What's going on, guys? How are you guys doing today? Me, myself, I'm doing pretty good. I just wanted to come and talk to you guys a little bit about something in particular that I've been doing consistently over the last 3 months. I've always been doing it, but it was never consistent. So I want to talk about just the importance of it and how it has been helping me and shaping my life as of recently, and that is journaling. And the thing about journaling, it's a record of what you learned over the day or over the week or over the months. It isn't like a diary where in a diary you would say, today I did X, Y, and Z. But in journaling, you're learning. It's more of a recording of what you have learned, and or just more of jotting down those thoughts and structuring them. So I have been doing that a lot as of recently, and I just wanted to talk about 3 things that makes journaling so important. And the first thing I would have to say is it connects or it branches your subconscious mind with your conscious mind. So your subconscious has thoughts coming all the time, but because it's not in your conscious mind, you don't tend to really hold on to those thoughts or ideas. And me just growing and with my wisdom and everything, I believe that's where creativity lies. So when I'm in a creative mood and my subconscious is really spitting out creative ideas, I'll write them down. I'll journal them just so I don't forget, because you can come up with a ton of great ideas, but so much stuff is in front of our face today, it's hard to remember things. So I want to remember whenever these creative ideas come to me. So I have to record those things. I like to structure them. Even if they make no sense, even if it's a dumb idea, even if it leads me nowhere, I still want to be able to record it, because you never know how it may help you later down the road. So whenever you're thinking of something, or even when I dream, I record all my dreams now. If I dream something and I wake up, I'll text it in my phone immediately, and then I may journal it. And the thing is that a lot of times, I would say most of the time, if I dream something, I forget it later that day, which is weird. Like you just don't remember what happened in that dream. You remember you dreamed about something, but you don't really remember what happened in the dream. And that is just your subconscious. It's not, your conscious mind just doesn't hold a lot of the thoughts and impulses that come from your subconscious. So you want to be able to pull that, because your subconscious is your truest self. Your conscious has been shaped by the world, by other people's ideas, by what you see on TV, by your parents, by your friends. Your conscious mind has been shaped, and it has been somewhat manipulated by outside influences. But your subconscious is more of your truest self. So you really want to record those thoughts. And the second reason why I believe journaling is so vital and so important is it allows you to process emotions. So whenever a particular activity is making you feel a certain way, that you're projecting a particular type of emotion, you need to be able to record that, because you need to know what triggers you, or what gets you flustered, or what gives you anxiety, or what makes you feel a certain way, in order to correct it. And if you don't write it down, you're gonna forget that this makes me angry when this person does this, or this situation gives me anxiety. When you don't write those things down, it's hard to point an exact arrow on it. Like, you need to be exact on identifying things and understanding what is causing a particular reaction from you, or a particular emotion to come from you. So being able to write down that I hate when I get in large crowds of people because it makes me feel like X, Y, and Z. That's telling me that the next time I'm in that situation, I'm going to try to control my anxiety, or I'm going to try to control my fears. I'm going to, try to take the bull by the horns. If you don't write those things down, you tend to get yourself back in those situations. And then once you're in that situation, you're getting flooded with anxiety and you're like, oh man, I'm freaking out, versus to when you can anticipate, because now that you wrote it down, you have identified it. You have put a face to the name. So now you know what triggers you, and you need to be able to figure out what things are triggering you in order to correct that particular emotion that comes from those certain situations. It's all emotion, and we're trying to figure out how to control our emotion. And that starts by understanding ourselves and understanding our brains, understanding why am I generating negative thoughts? What are the things that are causing me to generate these negative thoughts? And once you identify those things, you can start making, corrective action to change the way you feel or think when those particular situations occur. And the third and last, but definitely not least important reason as to why journaling is vital is because it deepens self-discovery. You get to know yourself better. You get to understand yourself better and what makes you tick. What makes you happy? What are the things in life that make you happy? What goals do I want to set for myself? You need to be able to write those down and actually see them and actually focus on them. Because of with technology today, there's so much going on. It's hard to keep track of, all the little things that come to your brain. So being able to write things down allows you to always come back to it. I gotta stay focused on a particular goal. I don't wanna lose sight of that goal. And the way to not lose sight of that goal is journaling it, and journaling your progress. Because if you're not keeping track of how well you're doing, you don't know that you're doing good. You're like, man, why am I not hitting this goal yet? Little do you know, you've been making steps towards that goal. Why? For me, I'm a video creative, so I could be upset at the fact that I haven't went viral yet. Why haven't I went viral yet? I've made like 63 videos and I still haven't went viral. And you tend to ignore the progress you have made. I went from having 67 subscribers in July, now it's March, I have 581. So I've been making progress, but because I wasn't journaling it, I wasn't recognizing how well I have been doing. So make sure that you journal your progress along with your goals, and you'll see that you're reaching them. It's just, coming in its own due time. Things that are good for you, or things that are worthwhile in life, don't come easy. They take time. So allow yourself the time to grow and to develop, and just keep track of that progress, and grow to understand yourself better, understand what your strengths and your weaknesses are, so you can eliminate things that aren't going to be things that are in line with who you are. When you keep track of those type of things, you can already cancel out things that don't align with you. When you're looking for a particular partner to take on life with, maybe you should write down all the attributes that you want this particular person to have. What are the deal breakers? Write down the deal breakers. That way, when you're meeting different men or meeting different women, you can already cancel off some people, because you can already see that they're not fitting into that type of person that you want to be with. So journaling and writing things down and recording how you're doing in life is vital. If you want to have any type of success for yourself, if you want to just know yourself better, and being able to express yourself better and have a more fulfilled and happy life, because when you know yourself better, you're going to have a much more happy and successful life, because you're going to want to disassociate or detach from things that aren't in line with who you are. So you can easily cut things out. Friends, just different things like that. Family members, You know, so it's important to write things down just to be able to track and to get a better understanding of yourself. But yeah, you know, I was inspired to make this video because I just see how much journaling has done for me over these past 3 to 4 months, because I do it like almost every other day. And as of recently, I've been doing it every day, little things here and there, writing scriptures from the Bible that, you know, that are helping me with my maturity and my wisdom. So I just hope it's something that you guys can pick up and have some success with. But I thank you guys for checking out this video, and I'll have more content coming on the way per usual. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.